morning and welcome to Transwest Truck Trailer RV of Frederick. My name's Callie Say. I work here at Transwest in trailer sales. So for those of you that aren't familiar with us, we're right off I-25, about 30 minutes north of Denver. We are Cimarron and Logan dealers, so if you're looking for a brand new trailer, those are the two brands that we carry. If you're looking for something used, we take everything from little bumper poles to big LQs and on trade. This is actually a really cool setup that I have sitting right behind me. This is a 2024 Cimarron Norstar for Horse Gooseneck, and it's got the closet tack set up. This is a really cool option for somebody that wants a nice dressing room where they can kind of unwind, get ready, maybe throw a mattress up in the nose, take a nap, and have their tack in a completely separate area where they don't have to worry about smelling their stinky saddle pads and everything while they get ready. So let's go ahead and we're going to pull up the drawing really quick and take a look at some of the dimensions here. So this is a 24-foot box, so really not a bad size to pull around. A lot of people really appreciate that big 6.5-foot front tack we have with that closet tack. This is a standard size trailer for Cimarron, so if you order a Cimarron Norstar as a ready-to-go option, you are 6'9" wide, 7'1" tall, and as we just discussed, you're 24-foot on the floor. So now that you guys kind of have an idea of the layout, let's go ahead and start up front and check out some of the upgrades that we did on this particular trailer. So the first thing you're going to notice is this electric over hydraulic jack. These closet tacks are a little bit fancier than our regular just front dressing room swing out saddle racks. So we decided most people that have been purchasing these, they want a little bit more upgrades on them. So the first thing that was an easy choice for us was this electric over hydraulic jack. It does have a manual override right here, so you don't ever have to worry about if your battery runs down. You can still get the trailer on and off your truck without having to wait for it to charge back up. We have a battery disconnect right here, so there's an on and an off, which is really nice. If you're putting this trailer into storage, you're not using it, you can switch this to off and it'll cut any power that you've got that would be drawing from your battery. That's going to help prevent this jack from running that battery too low, a light running the battery down so that you can't operate your electric over hydraulic jack right here. When we do that electric over hydraulic jack, we always mount these spare tires up high. That makes this little knob here, which controls if the trailer goes up or down when you use that manual override. You pull it out and twist it a little bit to one side to get it to go down, and this is the how it's currently set will allow it to go up. But if we have this spare tire too low, it just gets in the way of that little knob on a 6'10" wide trailer. So it's a nice option to have it up high and out of the way. Now that we're talking about the wheels and tires on this one, the wheels and tires come with their own warranty on these trailers. So the first thing that you're going to notice is this little green tab right here, and that means that this trailer has tires that are nitrogen filled. When you start really cold in the morning and you warm up, if you have just regular air in them, that's going to expand and contract a lot more than having the nitrogen. The nitrogen is a much more stable PSI. Every Cimarron comes standard with aluminum wheels. These, we chose the black spoke. I think it goes really well with these charcoal metallic sheets. And they're 16-inch load range E. The warranties on your actual Cimarron that come from a manufacturer are 8-year structural, 3-year hitch to bumper. So having a warranty on your tires of 1 year no questions asked, 2 years of roadside assistance, and 5-year against any manufacturer defects is a really nice little option to have. If you have any issues with this tire within the first year, they will repair or replace based on what the issue is. And it can be your fault. If you're really bad at hitting curbs, you know, they're going to help you out for that first year. So as we work our way around here, you can see those charcoal metallic sheets. That is a little bit of an upgrade option. We found that a lot of people really like that charcoal metallic. We'll do some silver metallics. White is standard. We do the black sheets every now and again. It just gives us some different options here. Right here we have our front dressing room. So you've got a 32-inch wide door here with a little window so you can get some airflow in. fold down step is a must-have. We option all of our inventory trailers with fold down steps. Just makes it so much easier to get in and out of the tack room. And then on this particular one, we went from carpet, upgraded to the rubber mats. It's a very inexpensive add, and like I said, we do it almost on every single one of our inventory units. It's just so much easier to clean than carpet. We went ahead and carpet lined the partition wall as well as the back side of this closet tack here. So if you push a lot of boxes and equipment up against these walls, it's not going to mark up like the white sheets like it would. That carpet will help protect it. It's also, if you shove anything in this corner, your horse is right on the other side there, so it makes it a little bit quieter for them. Got a nice big shelf here with a 2-inch lip. It's got a nice big closer out underneath. This is great hanging space right here. It just gets it out of the way. I think that one of my most requested items on my front dressing rooms is more storage for hanging garment bags and everything like that. So having this nice big one with a shelf above is a great use of space. We've got a 12-inch boot box right here. It doesn't quite go all the way over because of the door threshold there. We didn't want it to be too crowded in that area, but this 12-inch boot box is a really nice addition. Makes it super easy to get in and out of the nose, which is all carpeted. You've got windows on either side if you want a nice little breeze to blow through there and make it nice and comfortable for you. We have OptiBrite lights on this one, and we did not skimp on the lights in this particular area. Got one over the door, one up in the gooseneck nose, and then one right on the driver's side there. So you're gonna have plenty of light in this front dressing room. Here at Transwest, we are a big fan of lights. Lots of marker lights, lots of interior lights. We don't want anybody to feel like they're using a dark trailer. This comes standard braced for an AC unit. So this trailer, we put almost all the bells and whistles on, but if you want an AC unit, we're already braced for it. So you do need to go ahead and add all of the equipment that goes with it, but you don't have to have a welder worry about putting the framing there. So nice little option. And then last but not least, we decided to do a nice little row of bridle hooks right here as you step in. So if you've got coats and jackets that you want to hang right here, it's just a great use of space on this wall. So as we work our way around here, we've got our closet tack set up. This is such a cool option to have here on the lot. A lot of people like the ability to have this separate area, and it's a really great use of space too. You have this fold up step and you can jump right here, throw your saddles on this post. These are completely movable along the post, so if you want to give some saddles more space, maybe you have some tack trunks you want to throw underneath, you can move all those up. It just makes it really flexible for how you set up your trailer. We've got a little roof vent up top, so as you drive down the road, if your saddle pads are a little bit wet still, you can open that up, get some air moving through here, and it'll help dry out those saddle pads as you travel back home. We carpeted this entire area here, so you can push anything against these walls and you're not going to see those marks like you would on the white aluminum sheets. Bridle hooks on either side here, and then right in this corner we have this great little angle. Our corner water tanks fit perfectly there. So we've got a 25-gallon water tank with stand, little hose underneath. Just a really great use of space here. Your light for your interior here is right up in this corner. You've got the switch right above the water tank there. Just makes it really easy to access. And then on the door here, we did a 4-tier swing out blanket bar. So if you want to load your blankets on there, you can just swing this over, load everything on, and then push it back closed. This is a 42-inch wide door, so it gives us plenty of room to put those blankets on the door. We usually opt for a brush box right underneath, just nice use of space. A lot of people like having all their grab and go items right here. And then as you look up here on the top rail, you'll see we've got a couple extra little bullet marker lights there. And then one of the biggest upgrades that we did on this particular trailer, drop downs on the hip side. I would say that that has been one of our most requested items for the stall areas. A lot of these trailers are spending quite a bit of time down in Texas and Florida, some of the hotter states, and especially if there's humidity, the more airflow you can get moving on those trailers, the better. It just gives you a lot of flexibility with how you run your trailers for airflow. Every single Cimarron comes standard with an insulated FiberTech roof. So we're already doing a lot better than most of our competitors in keeping those horses nice and cool, but drops on the hip has been a really huge hit for a lot of our customers. So it's something, we put a lot of options on this one. It's something we decided to option on this as well. We've got a nice big awning light on this side as well as the other side where you tie those horses. That's a 16-inch awning light. Cuts out, or it puts out tons of light right here where you're tacking your horses. Just makes it really easy to see what you're doing. As you work your way down here, you're running on two 7,000-pound rubber torsion axles on this one. So plenty of axle underneath it for what you're going to be doing. And then the side extrusions, I always like to point out these side extrusions. We did a mill finish, so it's pretty easy to maintain, but these are actually triple hollow slats. So there's hollow cores running down these, which adds a lot of structural strength to the trailer. You'll notice you don't see a lot of exterior welds on Cimarrons. Anything that you do see is really clean and beautiful. And that's because all the welding is done on the inside and everything interlocks. So it's tongue and groove. So the running board interlocks into the side slats, which interlock into the rear frame. It makes it an incredibly strong trailer. Their option to use all these different extrusions to increase the strength really makes it one of the strongest trailers on the market. On these rear doors here, we've got a 60-40 setup, just because we've got that option to have one door open, load horses in and out without having to worry about juggling two. We always have standard a window on the rear door on the hip side. You can add one to the other side if you wanted to custom build something. In this particular one, we did a rear ramp. So if you're looking for one without a rear ramp, we can definitely get that, or we have it here depending on when you're looking. And then this ramp is spring loaded, so it's nice and easy to operate. It's not like those old ramps that bind up on you and you have to take two people to shove them closed. Got a nice big 8-inch awning light on the rear here. So that'll light up this area so horses that are loading on and off that ramp at night can really see what they're doing. We did just rubber mats on this one. If worm flooring is really important to you, that's something we can get added after the fact, but a lot of people are good just running these rubber mats. The stall area is lined and insulated, so that's a standard option on the Norstars. We've got those big Opta bright lights in the stall area as well, and we've got kick mats running almost all the way up on either side here. When you have a 3 and up on a Norstar, so not the 2 horses but 3 and up, it's standard to have a stud divider on the first stall. We went ahead and padded these dividers. It seems like a lot of people will add those once they get here, so we just figured save somebody a step, and we've got padding on all the dividers. You've got roof vents for each stall, and then this insulated FiberTech roof. Like I said, this roof will keep it quite a bit cooler in the stall area. On a 100-degree day, I can put my hand flat on that roof, and I'm not going to have any issues with having to pull my hand off because it's burning hot like you would on an aluminum sheeted roof. So there's just not as much heat transfer, keeps those horses nice and cool. It's also very dent resistant, so we love it here in Colorado because we get hit with quite a bit of hail, and we recorded up to baseball size hail hitting this roof without any issues. So I could jump up and down this roof if I wanted to. Probably shouldn't for safety reasons. Don't want to fall off the side, but you'll notice that Cimarron has their roof bows actually spread out quite a bit further than most manufacturers, and that's because that roof is so strong that you don't have to walk on the roof bows in order to service your roof on your trailer. So really cool feature. It's one of the standard features on a Cimarron. You're not going to get a different roof on a Cimarron. and it's one of their best features that they have. So everything from a 2-horse bumper pull to a big LQ is going to get that same exact roof. Same with the floor structure. Cimarron has 4-inch centers with a V-truss every other, the strongest aluminum floor on the market. Everything tongue and grooves, top and bottom, adds an incredible amount of strength to it. So it's gonna have from the top to, or from the bottom to the roof, it is an extremely well built trailer. We work our way onto this side. We've got tie rings on this side as well, so you can tie horses on either side. These big drop down windows with jail bars on the head side. The jail bars sit in this cubby, so you don't have to worry about having a piece that you need to break down in order to collapse these jail bars. It's all mechanical, which is really nice. And then one of the coolest things that they do on all their doors and drop downs is they actually do grease-zert hinges. The grease-zert hinges really help keep those hinges nice and lubricated. You can get a grease gun. I hit mine a couple times a year on my Cimarron, and it'll just keep those hinges nice and well lubricated so you don't have issues with them seizing up. They make it so that you can maintain these trailers to improve their resale value. Cimarrons have amazing resale value, and you know, if you're using it, they're going to be in it for the long haul. Nice big 16-inch awning light on this side as well. And then we've got running boards running along this side. Since we are 6'9" wide, we've got the ability to run those running boards all the way to the front, except for where our front steps are. If you guys are wanting to check out this trailer in a little more detail, we've got all the pictures online as well as the floor plans listed. We can send you over the build sheets if you want to study them a little closer. You can check this one out. It is 5N231669. It's a 2024 Cimarron Norstar 4-horse gooseneck. If you guys have any particular questions on it, I would be more than happy to help you in your search for a trailer. You can reach out to me. My phone number is 970-309-6368. You can call or text at that number, and I'd be more than happy to help you. Thank you so much for taking the time to tune in today. I hope everybody has a really great Thursday.